Welcome back, everybody. So in the last video I was talking about making these loads out of the dollar store cubes. Well, I just did a little bit more painting on this one. I put a little bit of silver on the edges and along the sides. I think that brought it out a little bit more. So I think that looks a little bit better. It brings the load or the cubes out a little bit more, and that's what I did with that. So I'll be making more of those, but what I really wanted to show you was a blue screen. Yes. So I painted the helix area blue. So I found my blue paint, so I painted it all blue. There's some spots that are, like you could probably see, that my sanding is not the greatest. I am not a great drywall mudder, or whatever you want to call it. So I have a few spots that are uneven. You can see some holes, but this will do. Before anybody starts screaming at me that I should have spent more time, more mud, more sanding. I'm not that great at it. I think it looks alright. And then I painted the rest of it all blue as well. Next thing we'll be doing is painting some trees on this. So that's what the helix looks like right now. And I still have to finish that corner there. I'll work on that a little bit more. But this is the progress on the helix. Right, so I started painting the green up on the side of the hill here. So right now I'm just doing background trees. Then I'm going to come back and do some individual trees that will stick out a little bit more. So I'm just doing the green right now. Just did this much now. So obviously I'm going to finish the green up here, do some more there. Then over here, I'm not exactly sure. I was thinking of doing like a gray, like representing limestone sections with vines or something hanging down on the side. So I'm thinking of painting this grayish and then putting some lines representing the different cracks in the limestone, and then put some little shrubs down here, and then put some things hanging down like vines or trees or something. Then up here I'll just leave it blue. And then over here in this area I was thinking of putting in some rocks to represent some of the rocks that fell down. So that's the plan in my head, and we'll see how it comes together. Alright, so I'll keep you guys posted as things get progressing on this section here. Then I also got some of this styrofoam insulation stuff. I think it's like 1 inch. So what I'm going to be doing there is going to be putting it back in this corner here and building this up as a mountain, and that'll hide more of this. Probably put a camper up there or something, or hobos having a campfire or something like that. So that's what I'm going to do back here. So we'll get that started too. As you can tell, I like to start a lot of projects and then stop doing it and then go back to it and do some more. It's just I'm by myself, so I like to dabble here, dabble there, and then continue on, coming back and adding more scenery and more stuff. Oh, by the way, got some more eye connectors, so I can finish these two switches here as well, put them in. So then this will be all done back in the engine terminal area. Okay. Well, in this section of the video, my camera stopped working, or the mic didn't want to work, and so what I've been doing is just painting the scenery and just dabbing on the paint. So you just put in the brush into the paint and then just dab it onto the backdrop, and that's what I was doing. And also I was talking about doing the bottom as rock scenery, painting it gray, and then putting in the lines for the limestone. So as you can tell, I'm just dabbing into the paint and then just dabbing it on, and that's how I did the backdrop for the trees in the backdrop. And like I said, it does, my video mic just went to crock, or I forgot to turn it on, one or the other, but that's what I was doing, just dabbing it on and just putting on the paint. And I mean, it doesn't have to look perfect, because like I said, Mother Nature is never perfect. You can see some of the blue going through the paint, as some trees are less dense than others, so just dab it and keep going. So that's what happened over here in this clip. My mic went, or I forgot to turn it on, one or the other. Alright. Alright, so I've just finished doing the painting of the trees on the hill, on the helix here. So this is gonna be it up over here. So this is what it's gonna look like. I think it looks pretty good. My son was commenting that these trees are now floating up here, but I said to him, if you lean back and you're seeing it from the distance, it's on top of the hill or on the edge of the mountain. That's the way I look at it. And then I'm still going to be doing the rocks over here like I said I was going to do. So I think that looking pretty good. Maybe some clouds up here, I'm not sure, we'll see. I'm not a good painting, I don't have good painting skills, artist, you know, but I think this turned out pretty good. So this is all done all the way around. So these are the paints I was using. Let me see if I can zoom in on it. It's just acrylic paint. That's the dark one. Oh, yeah, that's the light green, and that's the dark green. So I just mixed them up and then painted it on. Like I said, I was dabbing the brush to give me those spotty branch leaves texture look instead of just painting it on. I think it looks pretty good. This was done with a roller, but I don't think it turned out as good as the little paintbrush. I think the small paintbrush is about a 1/4 inch wide or something like that. Alright, so this is what it's looking like around the helix here. Alright, so I've got the all the styrene or styrofoam into the mountain. That's where it's going to go. Next I'll have to put some plaster on it and then cover the ground foam, and that's what she's going to look like. Some trees, and I think it's going to look pretty good up there. So like I said, that's what's going on the layout. Nothing really much more. Oh, my friend Willie dropped off 6 more tortoise machines for me, so I can be replacing these guys all in here, and I think I just need 2 more tortoise machines for this one here and this one here, and then we can work on doing a panel up here. That'll be another project for another later day. Alright, thanks for watching, and subscribe, share, give me a thumbs up. If you already have subscribed, thank you very much, and we'll see you on the next one.